Hola from the west side. It's me, DC the Purple Diva, and it is time for Not So Random Chat. So go grab your coffee, your tea, or whatever your libation is tonight, and let's start to talk about whatever we want to. I'll be right with you guys. Ooh, 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 Hola from the west side. It is me, DC the Purple Diva. Welcome to Not So Random Chat. Happy Wednesday, y'all. And happy Women's History Month. For those of you who don't know, March is considered Women's History Month. I know it's also considered Hispanic or Latin History Month, but it's Women's History Month. I qualify for both, but woman first. And it's not really talking about my part of Hispanic. It's more, I think, dealing with like not like South American or in the like Cuban. I think it's dealing more with Mexican. That's what I think. At least that's what I get here in California. So I could be wrong though. But happy Women's History Month. And there are a lot of things going on. God, you guys, I'm almost finished with my next video. And it's just kind of, let me just say that in doing the research and stuff that I'm doing to find things to help my son, I'm hoping that all of these things will also help other kids. Hey, tatted hearts. Is an ice cube just a loaf of water? I think so. You ain't been around in a minute, tatted hearts. How's it going? How's it going? I've been painting in my last few lives. I don't know if I'm gonna paint tonight. I know tonight I'm just chilling right now. In the ocean's considered, is the ocean considered soup? I don't know. Some people may consider soup an ocean. Some people may consider soup an ocean. Got a candle lit. Don't have incense going tonight, but I have a candle lit. I've got my just namaste atmosphere going on. Eating and napping, yeah. Man, we all been eating. I tell people, even though I'm a skinny girl, I gained some COVID weight too. And if it all went to the right places, then we wouldn't be caring about it. But I need to start really, because getting back to doing my my ab work, because my abs are trash right now. So I need to start doing that again. Cheesecake is not considered a pie. It's not considered a pie. I don't think it's considered I don't know if it's considered a cake, but it's not considered a pie because it doesn't have the crust going on all the way up around it, the way it's, if you make it the traditional way. It's not considered a pie. Just like people use tomatoes as a vegetable, but they're actually a fruit. Actually a fruit. And that's why I was like, when people are like, why don't you like tomatoes on your burger? I don't like fruit on my burger. I don't like meat and fruit together. Even though, it's not a sweet fruit. Even if you get the little sweet tomatoes, they're not sweet. They're just sweet for tomatoes. Is ketchup considered a jelly? No, I don't think so because of the way that it's made. It's not made the same way as a jelly because jellies, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's made from a fruit, it's not considered a jelly. Because again, we treat the tomato like it's a vegetable. So then the condiment, ketchup, is used with meat. And that's a weird thing. I'll do ketchup on a burger, but I won't do tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes on burgers. And I don't like ketchup on my French fries either. I just need salt. Preferably like seasoned salt or sea salt. I don't do white salt at all. Don't do white salt at all. I cannot wait until Monday, you guys. Well, actually, I have two things I can't wait for. I can't wait till Friday because Coming to America is coming. And that's coming with the number 2, America. Comes out on Friday on Amazon Prime. I think it comes out on Friday. Friday's the 5th, right? Yeah. So I believe it comes out on the 5th, which is Friday. And I can't wait to see that. I heard that Leslie Jones is hilarious in this movie. Oh, you live for cheese and bacon fries? Oh, yeah, cheesy bacon fries. Oh, bacon. Everything's better with bacon. Everything's better with bacon. I like the onions. Yeah. I like onions on my burger. And I'm okay with the lettuce on my burger. I don't even like tomatoes on sandwiches. Like if it's a turkey sub, no tomatoes, please. I'll take all the lettuce and all the onions and all the other stuff you want to put on there. And bacon too, please. Because bacon makes everything better. Bacon makes everything better. Turn this down. It makes everything better. Salad that I hate. I don't like salads that have, I can't eat avocado, so I don't like any salad that has avocado in it. And I don't like blue cheese. So if there's blue cheese in my salad, I'm going to have a problem. Hey, 1SP. But smoothies? No, I mean I like fruit smoothies. I know people drink vegetable smoothies because they, you know, put their vegetables into. I can eat my vegetables. I'm okay with eating my vegetables. I don't need them in my smoothie. Add bacon to my bath water. Or add bacon to the smoothie. Yes. Yeah, bacon makes everything better. I don't know. I love the one thing that I miss that I haven't been able to really do during this pandemic time is like take a leisurely bath and just soak in the tub. We're all like jumping in and out of the showers, trying to, wash the world off of us every time we go outside of the house, so that we're not bringing whatever's outside of the house into the house. And now, speaking of that, you have states like, I believe, Texas and Mississippi that are getting ready to go no mask, like the whole state. And I mean, here in California, I have to admit, when I went out over this weekend. We were in Orange County, and nobody was masked but us. We walked through this outdoor restaurant that had a band playing. Nobody masked. Maybe a couple people, but for the most part, nobody masked. I mean, now the tables were all, spread out, but nobody was masked. And I don't know, after what just happened in Texas, why would they, go forth with no mask? That doesn't make sense to me, you guys. I've had bacon flavored ice cream before, Tedder Hart. They had it at, I don't know if it was at the Orange County Fair or if it was at the LA County Fair. One of them, they had bacon flavored ice cream, and I ate some. Tastes like bacon. But I mean, it was sweet, but it tastes like bacon. Like maple, dipped bacon or something. It tasted like bacon. It was good too. I hate to say, it was good. It was actually good. Texas, the pandemic is still here. Y'all are strange. But the mask, but they unmasking. The governor of Texas and the governor of Mississippi is having them unmasked. Meanwhile, folks are having to boil their water. People are having to boil their water because things are in their water. They can't drink the water. I don't know if that's going on in Texas, but I know that's going on in Mississippi. And I don't know what Texas is going to do about being on its own autonomous power grid, because its own autonomous power grid just failed miserably. I wonder if they're going to run the Republicans out of the state. It's crazy, y'all. And then tomorrow, March the 4th, these QAnon folk, their newest conspiracy is that 45 is going to get sworn in tomorrow as the president. and Mike Pompeo is going to be his vice president. Y'all, that's the newest conspiracy theory, that it's going to happen tomorrow. So they're supposed to be trying to rush the Capitol. Those people are going to get themselves killed because the Capitol Police might have underestimated what was going on the last time, but rest assured, they ready for you, and they're going to shoot to kill. I'm just saying, they're going to shoot to kill. They're not going to let y'all get up into that Capitol again. That's not going to happen again, especially since 45's not president now. You know, the reality is that Mr. Trump is still out there saying all this crazy stuff to these people, still not admitting that he lost the election. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. Hey, Terry. How are you? Oh, Tattered Hearts. Tattered Hearts is just asking questions. But I don't know what's going. I know what's going on with Texas. I got a whole bunch of family in Texas. A whole bunch of family in Texas. And here's the thing. I think I vaguely remember something about Texas being on its own separate power grid. I vaguely remember something about that. You know, but now I remember. You know, now I guess it's true. But I vaguely remember something about that. That's you know, everybody else is on a different power grid but you. Y'all special. Hey, DOD. Oh, no. I'm just so happy. Congratulations. That's right, you guys. DOD, and I've been telling people that you were close. DOD is officially monetized. He has already streamed a stream and got some super chats, even though he wasn't thinking he was gonna get them. But I'm like, dude, you come live and we know that you're not monetized. Yeah. We needed to test out that button and make sure it worked. Oh, exactly. Exactly, Terry. The National Guard, the Capitol Police, then you have Marines there. Man, QAnon would be foolish to try something tomorrow. They would be foolish to do that. Exactly, 1SP. That's right, DLD. You have shown that you can get monetized. You did it twice. And you did this one, I think you did this in less than a year. Kudos, dude. We've been watching your videos, you know that, and watching your live streams. And I've even been good. I've been leaving comments most of the time, so you knew I looked at them. Let me see what you guys are saying. But yeah, I don't suggest that they do this tomorrow. It would not be a wise decision. It would not be a wise decision on their behalf. But, you know, speaking about just the entire political thing. And it's interesting that I've been in a chats lately that have been saying exactly what we've been saying all along, is that the presidential election is not it for people of color. That is not where we are going to have the most impact in our lives. It is the local and state level. And if you don't know what's going on the local and state level and who's doing what, shame on you, because that's really where the impact is. But I was also hearing is that a lot more people are leaving the Democratic Party. They're not flocking over to the Republican Party. Because we got folk leaving that one too. That one's in a division. But, this two-party system in this country it leaves so much to be desired as far as truly serving the people. It's just Bloods and Crips to me. It's just the Bloods and the Crips. And one of the things that, once again, this QAnon quote unquote potential threat tomorrow is just showing just more and more of the divisiveness within the country, on racial lines, unfortunately. But told y'all before, I'll say it again, Mr. Biden is not going to do anything for us. Don't expect him to do anything for us. He's of the same mind as the rest of these folk, is that we need to get over it. Which is, how can we get over it when technically, even though we're quote unquote free, we're not. We're just in another type of slavery. But I digress. Just another type. And it got us, at a point where, we don't trust each other, which is why we don't build. But that's what they want. That's the whole point, And if you really think about it, what has either party done for minorities? Any minorities, not just us. Any minorities. I'll let that marinate. I'll let that one marinate. They know that, yeah, there's probably a debt that is owed to Black Americans. Probably is. But those who think it's going to come, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we need to find a different way to get that reparations. But if you're looking for them to give it to us, that ship has sailed. We have to find another way to deal with that. We just do. But the latest on what is being done for supposedly all Americans is just that I guess right now they're trying to get this new stimulus package through. And in this one, they want to give everyone a $1,400 check, I guess, who makes below a certain amount. And then they want to give them an additional $2,000 every month until this is over. Just like, I don't know, but Canada, Sweden, Japan, to name a few, that were literally paying their citizens, a couple $1,000s in our currency a month. Now, do I think that the $2,000 will get through? I don't know, because now we have a evenly split Senate. It could, because Democrats can override the Republicans, technically, because of Madam Vice President. If she would come in and would vote their way. We shall see. But I heard that in another chat from a very reliable source, and then later it's been said, but it's only gone through the House. It hasn't reached the Senate yet. Yeah, 1SP, this nation has sinned against, Black people, brown people, indigenous people, so much. This land is so blood soaked, has so many blood sacrifices on it. And we wonder why we are where we are. Now, I'm not sitting here looking for Mr. Biden to save us. Not looking for it, not expecting it. I mean, he told us he wasn't. He said so. We know what's up. Hey, Tutu Thing Thing. Well, that's what they're trying to get through, DLD. So we shall see. If it gets through, that would be a miracle. I know that there are so many people who need that. So many people. And one of the things that one of the groups that have been hit the hardest during this pandemic are women. A lot of women have lost their jobs. Now, yeah, I know a lot of men have lost their jobs, but a lot of women, because they're the mom, when the kids had to come home, well, somebody had to stay home. Who's going to do it? Mom. And think about the single parent households where that had to happen. I can say, just as being a caregiver for my son, if I did not have a job that I already worked from home when this pandemic hit, I would have been so screwed. But see, I prayed to the Most High years ago, like years before I ever had a job working from home, that he would supply me with a job where I made enough income working from home as if I was working in somebody's office, so I could be here for my son as a mom, And he granted me that. And thank God. And thank God, I survived through this pandemic. But you have to think about, there are a lot of women who are in the service industry or worked retail jobs. And those were the jobs that got lost. And many of them have not come back. So they could use that $2,000. Even if they are even if it's a traditional mom and dad in the household. Most families, the woman doesn't stay home and not work. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't, most of us are not able to have that traditional where she can stay home and not work and he goes out and makes all the money. It's not that way for many people. And it definitely wasn't that way for many people before this pandemic. So there are a lot of families that are literally hurting because they've lost, some or, all of their income. But we'll see if that one goes through. It would be nice to see that go through. I would love to see it. I could use that $1,400. So I could put a down payment on my retreat to Turks and Caicos. Because I want to go. I want to go. So I have never been to Turks and Caicos. I would like to be gone. Now, my son, I can arrange for him to be someplace else. Because I've got many months in advance. Hey, Joe. How are you? How's it going? We had a little rain today, you guys, here in the West, and my power was knocked out for about an hour to an hour and about an hour. And then the internet was knocked out for several hours. Now, I didn't know that the internet was knocked out because when the power got knocked out, I immediately hotspotted from my freaking phone and had my laptop. Thankfully, my battery was fully charged and just worked on my laptop without my, 2 extra monitors. When the electricity came back up, I just continued to work the rest of my day hotspotting. And then I see a notice from Spectrum telling me that the internet will be back on around 3. And I'm like, the hell is going on here? First, the power gets knocked out, and I think that was some construction guy. First, I thought it was. Then I called Edison, you guys. And Edison, Lord forgive me, y'all. I know this woman was black who was on the phone when I called Edison. Because this chick says, well, it shows that it's back on our end. I said, really? Well, it's not on here. She says, well, can you see if it's on the rest of the, if your whole neighborhood's out? I said, ma'am, it's raining. And then she says, well, maybe your next door neighbor. So, I knocked on my next door neighbor. He wasn't home. And then I said, well, I said, nobody is out because it's raining. The electricity's not back on. And then come to find out, it was like 1,200 people whose electricity wasn't on. But she wanted me to do her job for her to see if I was the only one. It was not just me. But this is her job. This was her freaking job. I'm like, look, lady, it's raining. I'm not fixed to run around the neighborhood to see whose electricity's on and off. You know, it's the middle of the day. A lot of these people work outside of the home, pandemic or no pandemic. I'm one of the fortunate few that has worked from home for like 10 years. So, but nonetheless, electricity was back on and the internet finally came back up. I was like, if it didn't come back up, I just wasn't going to be doing a show tonight. I mean, I could have done it from my phone, you know. I could do it from my phone. I could come through StreamYard, or I could have just come live straight through my YouTube mobile on my phone. But you know, for the most part, most of the time, you know, I like to sit here in front of the computer when I'm doing my live streams and just chill with you guys, you know. Especially like on the ones where I've been doing the painting. Now tonight, I don't feel like painting, so. But you know, I'll show you guys where the painting is at the end of the show. It hasn't really moved much further than it was 2 days ago because I didn't do any painting yesterday because I was busy working on videos. I was busy editing videos. But shouts out to Canva, y'all. Man, I have the paid version of Canva, but they've got tons of pictures in there, so I don't have to be going looking for copyright-free photos on the internet. Since I have the paid version of Canva, I can use whatever photos are in the Pro, because I have the Pro. And I don't have to worry about getting any, you know, copyrights for the photos. And if you've seen my my Coffee Talk series, you will notice that I have a different type of intro for that one. And then if you noticed, I've changed the outro for my Autism Mom Chronicles. And the music on both of those is from Canva, but I paid for it with my daggone Canva account, and I have, you know, officially tied my YouTube channel to my Canva account so that I won't get flagged every time I use that music, because I'm sure I'm not the only person on YouTube that's using that music, but we've all paid for the right to use the music. I don't care. It's like 30 seconds, you know, and the music at the end, 8 seconds. But, you know, I'm trying to bring things forward, bring up the quality of my production. I'm even trying to work on doing a channel trailer, y'all. I'm trying to just bring everything up, you know, trying to make sure that I keep my, you know, my hours up, you know, keep my supporters engaged. I am working on my merchandise for the Teespring store. As soon as it's done, my first couple of items are done, I will connect my store to my channel, and I will even maybe do, you know, my own little commercial wearing some of my gear, you know, so you guys can see it. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying, DOD, but hopefully it won't be, you know, because because it's in October and it's out of the country. I don't know, because Joby went to St. Bart in the middle of all of this stuff. But it's only supposed to be a small group, so I'm trying to make sure I'm one of that small group. And then, of course, if I do that, I'll of course share some of that content with my channel, because self-care is very important to us caregivers, especially to adults on the spectrum, like my son, who keeps me busy. I am in the process of setting up a computer in his room. Well, the computer's already there. It's not connected to the internet. But I'm gonna let it be connected to the internet, so he'll be able to get on the computer in his room, because he's getting ready to start this Gemini program and he needs to be on a computer. So I think I'm gonna have to update the Windows on it, because I think it's Windows 10, but I'm not sure. I think it is, but I'm not sure. If it's not, I'm going to have to update it to at least Windows 10. And I got to do the same thing with one of my laptops. So I'm going to be doing some techie stuff with some of my computerware here. Meanwhile, I'm still saving up to get me a new MacBook. Oh yeah, it is your B-Day month, Lefford. Yeah, because you and my son's birthday, y'all are both October babies. And my guy, he's an October baby too. He's an October baby too. And my brother. And my ex-sister-in-law. All y'all born in October. Yeah. October is a busy month. I know a lot of people born in October. David will be 26 this year. My guy will be 50-something this year. He'll be 50-something. It's not my place to put his age out there. So I'll just say it's 50-something. I got to get some of Darren's coffee. That's right, because he told me to go ahead and order some, and I just have to give him special instructions that I need it ground, because I need my coffee ground, because I don't have a grinder. But I got a new coffee pot for Christmas, so I could start being able to get my coffee at home, and I need to get some of Darren's coffee. Your mother and your brother are in October. My mother was a November baby. My mom's birthday was the last day of November. Sure was. Still is her birthday. And my son is October the 29th. Because we weren't having no Halloween babies up in here. And they told me that if he didn't come that weekend, that they were going to induce labor on the 31st, and I told them that they weren't. I told them that they were not going to induce labor on Halloween, because I wasn't having a Halloween baby. I told him if my son didn't come before the 31st, that he was going to be a November baby because I was not going to allow them to induce labor on the 31st. They wouldn't even see me. I wouldn't be anywhere near the hospital. But thankfully, my son was born on October the 29th, and it was a Sunday. I literally worked up until the Friday before my son was born. I kid you guys not. Because I was all baby, and I had a great pregnancy. I didn't have no issues. He, they thought he was going to come before he came. He was late. According to, man's clock, he was on time according to his clock because he obviously wanted to be 10 pounds. Obviously he wanted to be 10 pounds because he was. He was a big baby. He was the biggest baby born that day. Yeah, 50-something is a good age. Exactly. He's over 50. That's all. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. He's age appropriate. I told you I am not a cougar. We don't do cougar. We don't do the panther move. We don't do none of that stuff over here. Okay. My days for dating guys who were much, much younger than me was when I was much, much younger. When I was much, much younger, like 40, somewhere around there, around 40, 39, 40, somewhere in there. Yeah, I would have dated somebody who was a lot younger. Yeah, if they were mature. And I did date one guy that was, I'm trying to think how old he is now. He's in his 40s now. Yeah, he's in his mid 40s now. And I'm in my late 50s. But he's in his mid 40s now. And when he and I, were kind of talking, whatever you want to call it, he was in his 20s. And I was in I guess I was probably in my, early 40s. Somewhere around there? Yeah, somewhere around there. But according to him, all he dated was older women. But, he wasn't in the state of California. He was geographically challenged. So, but at that time I was like a SVP, and I was flying into town on business on a regular basis. So it was fun. It was fun for a little while, He didn't live here, I saw him whenever I was in town, and that was it. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Deacon. Yeah, I checked my phone before I started to make sure my phone was good. I checked my iPad to make sure it was working. Everything was working tonight. Everything has energy. Everything's working. So that's good tonight. Let's see, where are we? We got about 10 minutes. We are almost at our hour for tonight. And then when I get off, I'll go back to working on the video that I'm, trying to get uploaded. I'll go back to working on that. I'm doing right now, I'm working on the voiceovers, and I'm editing the length of the video to make sure, you know, that it's not too short to go with the voiceover, and it's, you know, not too long to go with the voiceover, if that makes any sense. You are at 23% on your phone. Well, hopefully you'll be here for we got like 9 minutes. So we got about 9 more minutes. So hopefully your phone will last that long. Let me see. My phone I'm at 40% on my phone. Obviously, my laptop is at 100% because it is plugged in. You know, I've never like been on my laptop with you guys and it's not been plugged in, because as I said, it's an old Mac and I don't know how long that battery will last without being plugged in. You know, it's not like it's a 2019 or 20 Mac. It's like 2010, 2011 Mac. So when I say it's old, y'all, I do mean it's an older Mac. I mean, my Mac, now they don't make Macs with less than 8 megabytes, 8 gigs of you know, an 8 gig hard drive. But this is when they were making them 4 or 8. So, you know. Oh, you have 1% left. Okay. Bye. Yeah, you're at 1%. You're gonna be gone. I don't think your phone gonna make it. I don't think your phone gonna make it the next 8 minutes if you're at 1%. 23%, Tutu. Pamela, you'll be able to make it. And you'll Deacon DLD, you can catch it on the replay. You can catch where the picture is on the replay. It's basically really just left filling in the flour. I haven't turned on the camera yet, David. I'll let you know. It's not on yet. Yeah, the camera's not on yet. He was just making sure that I hadn't turned on the camera and didn't do it without him. Make sure I didn't do it without him. I wonder, DLD, I think he probably dropped off. I wonder does Jovi know he got monetized? I didn't see him in the replay of her live stream today, because I watched the replay. And I didn't see him in the stream. I saw everybody else. Saw you, Mahogany, Jada, Jamie, you know. The usual game. And Latu came in. Are you still hanging on? Yeah, I'm wondering if Jovi knows that you got monetized again. I know she'll be happy. Because that was some dog mess on why your other channel got taken down. So we're not letting that happen again. We're not letting that happen again, y'all. And it's just, you know, it's just a breath of fresh air to see that most of us are working on our content around here. You know, people putting up some great streams. Speaking of, shouts out to Bomb Cherry and Uppity Unicorn. You guys have been putting up some really good streams. Really good streams, ladies. Keep it up. Great streams. And I know most of the time, Bomb is in there, she's sewing there, but the conversation of the people that are up on her panel is very, very good. I'm hoping. I don't know. Does she have 1,000 on her new on this channel that she has now yet? If she doesn't have 1,000 subscribers, we need to get Bomb to 1,000 subscribers so she can get monetized. Because I know she got the watch hours. She be doing these 24-hour long live streams. And then Uppity Unicorn has been just doing some very thought-provoking topics. So if you have not, she does live streams at random times. I don't know. I don't think she has any set time. She just, she's on, but she does a live stream almost every day. And she's already monetized. But she can do that because, she is a quote unquote, I'm sure she won't mind me saying this, kept woman. So, she don't have to, make that bacon like some of us still do, but it's so good. I still come on here. I'm good. I come on here 3 times a week live. And I try, even though I haven't been doing a very good job lately, to put up a video every day, but I'm going to get back on it, y'all. I'm going to get back on it. Get my daily, 1 to 2 minute videos up. It's just been so crazy with my job, y'all. But that pays the bills. And then, the movie stuff that I'm doing, I haven't really been talking about that because on this one, I'm on the production staff on this one, and I'm not actually, one of the stars of this one. But we will be we'll be doing some filming this weekend for this next movie. And then once we, finish this one up, I am in the next movie. The next movie I'm in, I was in the play that this movie is going to be a movie of. And that's going to be a role that I'm going to be, I've got some really good stuff to bring to, because that is a role of a woman who had some body work done. She used to be a big girl, and now she's not a big girl anymore because she had her body done. She went under the knife, but she's got issues. She still has, issues. The issues didn't leave just because the weight left. So, but I'm going to come on camera now, you guys, because I am about to get off of here. So let me just see if I can get on camera. Hey, guys. Dave, I'm on camera now. Come on. Yeah, see, that's my my brushes sitting right there. Let me move my way. Dave, are you going to come? Are you coming? He's coming. Y'all see my hoodie today? This is an autism hoodie. It's got puzzle pieces on it. Here's Dave. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. I am about to get out of here. It's a little bit of this is my wine here. This was not full, by the way. It was like maybe right there. There wasn't much wine in here in the first place, because I'm drinking some good stuff, drinking some of that Stella. So I just had a little taste. But I will see you guys on Friday. And I will see you guys via video tomorrow. Either the video is going to be up by tomorrow or a video is going to be up tomorrow. one or the other is going to happen. But I will not allow myself to not put something up every day. It doesn't take that long for me to do those little 1 minute ones. You know, that's like a 15-minute process as far as, you know, processing it and uploading it on the YouTube. I can do that on a break. So I just need to manage my time a little better, balance my day so I can balance my YouTube with everything else. But I will see you guys in live stream on Friday for the Friday flavor. I may be painting them, as you guys can see. The painting is coming along. Right now, mostly the places that are blank, that's where the flowers are. So you're going to see more purples in those places. But it's coming along. It's coming along. You see the bottom is mainly filled in. There's just a couple of little white spaces down here that I have to put in the proper color of brown. But it hopefully by the next time you guys see it, I will take some time. Let's see, today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow I probably will sit here and do some painting. I'll probably sit here and do some painting tomorrow night. But I'll see you guys on Friday. In the meantime, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. Let me let you guys get a good look at this shirt. You see? You see that? See the 3D? I just had to let y'all see that. All right, I'm out, you guys. Peace.